This section is showing the grinding of core drills. Core drills are done a bit differently than a regular drill. First of all, you have to change the cam for a different number of flutes. In the case of a 4-flute core drill, which I'm going to show now, you use the number 8 cam for the right hand, and you use the number 7 cam for left hand. To set up and grind a right hand core drill, you'd first put the latch in the right hand slot, and rotate the lip of the drill onto the setting blade. Now with the core drills, you do not use the oscillation. They're simply having the in-out motion of the cam, so you lock out the oscillation. That is, you push the pin up into the workhead and loosen the knob in the back, and then set your lip to any place that you want to set it, any place that's convenient. As far as the cam relief, you would set that at about 10, 12 on the cam drop, and the angle you want to set it at for most core drills would be not at 118, but set at 10 degrees further to the right. It's 128. Now the reason you don't set it at 118 has to do with the oscillation of the workhead. When you're using the oscillation, and again the swinging back and forth of the workhead, the actual angle that you want is you set on the scale. So you want 118, you set it at 118. If you want 90, you set it at 90. If you're not using the oscillation, the workhead comes up to the wheel a little differently, and you want to set it at 10 degrees to the right of whatever your setting is. So in this case, 128 degrees is 10 degrees to the right of 118. So with that set the angle, set the lip of the drill, set the relief, ready to grind. Type of drill, you just grind the same way as you would a regular drill, and you can, if it's badly damaged, use the plunge grind as well. When you get done though with grinding the core drill, usually you should also face these drills. So to do that, you would swing the workhead over till the pin drops in the locating hole so that the tool is in straight. Then remove the cam so the workhead is just spinning. And just face the end flat again. This is showing the operation of grinding the 3-flute core drills. This would be on the 250A and the 380. The 252 is done a little differently. You use the number 10 cam for grinding the 3-flute core drills, and also the 3-flute taps. This is also used for 6-flute tools. So load the cam on. Again, set it at 128 degrees. Right hand slot, about 10 or 12 on the cam relief. Set the lip out wherever you want. This cam has a high drop on it, so if you find that you're nicking the leading edge as you're grinding, what you would need to do is set the latch back in position and then rotate the lip up just a little bit, change the timing slightly, rotate it up off the setting blade, come back in, 3-flute core drills on these machines, you're actually going in and out 6 times on the cam. So what happens is it leaves sometimes a high heel on the end of the drill. To get rid of that, you would index, once you're done grinding, just go to your number 4 slot or your number 8 or 12. They're equally spaced, they're under 20 degrees apart. Set the latch there and feed in and grind the heel back off the drill, making a secondary cut. Then you go to the next float, just pass the wheel across, and go to the third and finish up. So you're going to end up with a radial relief on the front cutting edge and a flat backed off secondary. This is showing the operation of grinding the 3-flute core drills on the Model 252. The 252 differs from the 250A and the 380 in that it has a double cam setup. As we're rotating the tool, I have it set here with a number 24 cam, that's for a 3-flute, right hand. Use the large diameter cams here on the outside and use the regular cams for the even number flutes, the same as you would on a 250A or a 380. To grind the core drill, I would set up the same as you would on the other core drills. You set your work head at 128 degrees, that is 10 degrees to the right of the angle that you actually want to put on the tool, because we're not going to be using any oscillation in this operation. You would set the tool, put the lip on the tool at any location you want, put it in the right-hand slot. Recommend setting the clearance relief at about 8 or 10 or 12, depending on the material you're drilling in.